Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and I got some interesting news for you guys that I happen to, well, pay attention to. So this week was the Work Truck Show virtually from Indiana, which meant you just played the video, but anyways. And during the Work Truck Show, a lot of brands announced new changes, what's going on in their brand, and Chevrolet was among them. They had a 45-minute video that I was sitting here watching that, if you guys think I blabber on, watch the 45-minute video. A lot of coffee that day. Anyways, I'm just doing the video and I'm playing Facebook, whatever, and all of a sudden, boom, the guy says, here are your 2022 Chevy Silverado light-duty powertrain changes. Wait, what? Yeah, we've all thought interior, it's going to be total interior. We have exterior spy photos. We're thinking that it's going to be like Tahoe interior and going to be some new headlights and things, maybe new fascia. That's kind of what the rumor is right now for the Chevy Silverado. But this guy just told me what the 2022 powertrain changes were going to be. That's bizarre in a Work Truck Show. So anyways, let's get the screen. And like I said, I got another tidbit for you guys with the 8-speed transmission. So this is the slides he put on the screen. And like I said, I'll put these on the screen, on your screen here in a second. So here you go. Here is the image from the slide. And hello, screen capture. Thank God I had screen capture going. But they're dropping the 4.3 liter V6 and they're dropping the 5.3 liter V8 with active fuel management. And they're also dropping the 6-speed transmission. What's this mean for the lineup? Well, here's your engine changes overall. The Silverado Work Truck, the one Work Truck, there's a Custom Trail Boss, and then the Sierra. These are all Work Trucks, but this is going to carry on. These were the engines that were in the Work Truck, and this would be throughout the lineup, make these changes. So you're going to have the standard of 2.7 liter turbo with 8-speed all the way across. And then the optional is a 5.3 liter V8 with the dynamic fuel management system. And an optional 6.2 V8 10-speed in the Trail Boss. Now, the 6.2 with the 10-speed has been out there already for the Custom Trail Boss. It's a really cool powertrain, really powerful, and really not as bad on fuel as you'd expect. The change here with the 5.3 is that is going to the new dynamic fuel management system. Now this comes off the well-regarded system that was the active fuel management, sarcasm, that customers love, that turn your vehicle from a V8 to a 4-cylinder. This dynamic fuel management system is supposed to be better. It has multiple different combinations for turning the cylinders on and off, and we're not seeing any of the same reports so far on oil consumption that we heard with the active fuel management system. And yes, there's probably still a system you can put in there and plug it in and make it stop doing that system of turning cylinders off. Very popular adaptation. So dropping that 5.3 liter active fuel management, this was a lot of confusion. I don't know when 2019 came out, I think it was, when they had the 2.7, the 4.3, the 5.3 the active, the 5.3 the dynamic, and the 6.2, and then it came in different trims, different types. And so I'm really glad to clean this up. I think it was probably just a supplier issue. Probably a bunch of extra engine blocks sitting around they had to use up. So that's what's changed there. That 2.7, I've driven it. I'll link to a video above. It's a pretty nice powertrain. And before you're going to say, oh my gosh, small displacement turbo, you just can't do that. Understand something that Ford offers a 2.7 as well. And that's one of their best-selling engines. I mean, trust me. Go shop for a Ford like I did. It's all over the place. Everybody's ordering that 2.7. You get good fuel economy, and because it's got the turbos, it tends to pull really well. You don't get the fuel economy when you're pulling, but it gets a lot of torque off the line and gets loads moving. A lot of customers like it, and it's an inexpensive option. So that's what's changing in the Chevy Silverado for powertrains. I'm not hearing anything on the 3-liter diesel. Again, that's what I saw. The 3-liter diesel is usually only offered in the consumer grade, not the commercial side, which is what work trucks are. And again, I've seen a lot of good reports on that as far as good reliability. I've heard a couple that haven't been. I've heard a lot of good. There is still the controversy over dropping the transmission at 150,000 miles to inspect a belt. Well, that's like 10 years of ownership. Make what you will with that. All right, so and I also promised you some 8-speed transmission news. So let's go here. Okay, as you can see by the headline, Joe wrote this today. I think it published today. GM is going to replace some 8-speed transmissions in the Silverado and Sierra. Now this is great news. 8-speed's got a class action lawsuit and it's got a lot of complaints. It's a transmission they still use, and you'll find people on here that have really a lot of problems with this. So, you know, they're talking about moving everything to 10-speed. A lot of people like 10-speed just because a little bit smoother transmission, and they feel like they don't have the problems from 8-speed. And now that 6-speed's gone, yeah, that's going away. You're only left with 8 and 10. Whew, a lot of different speeds. So that's really good news if you were one of like the 80 people Yes, this is a customer service campaign. It impacts like 80 or 90 trucks. That's it. There's a bearing that they got to replace. I think is what the story is. And they're going to replace that customer service campaign. So if you're one of those 80 or 90 people, you get a letter in the mail and it's going to say, hey, we'll fix your transmission. So it's good news for those people. But for those people that are still searching for some answers and they're trying to, figure out what's going on in the 8-speed and get rid of the hard shifting that's been, prevalent in that transmission, honk honk. Sorry, that's the news. So it looks like GM simplifying the lineup, dropping engines. They'll probably keep the 3-liter, they'll keep the 6.2 and the 5.3 with dynamic fuel management, 2.7. So you have 4 powertrains. In the consumer grade, commercial grade, you'll have 3. And they're going to get away from the 6-speed and offer 8 and 10-speed only. So that's going to be the future in 2022 model year powertrain updates. For more cool stuff, check this video out over here. It's a good time. Website down below or right there. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.